CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke may be alone in the near future because there's no man beside her anymore. Sheila's come up with a new plan after all the initial success causes Brooke to deviate. This time Sheila's plotting to push Ridge towards Taylor and will seduce Deacon and lure him to abandon Brooke. Sheila is overjoyed when she achieved good results in the first step of her evil plot. Sheila seems to have planned very carefully. She succeeded in knocking Brooke out of consciousness on delivery night by unlabeling a bottle of non-alcoholic champagne as vodka for Brooke. Now Brooke needs to do her best to get back into rehab. Worse still, Brooke is keeping a very dangerous secret that will potentially sabotage her marriage with Ridge. Actually, on New Year's Eve that day, Brooke and Deacon just kissed and they didn't do anything wrong to the point of divorce, but Brooke's concealment of Deacon's presence was the biggest cause of her marriage breaking up. No man would make Ridge feel more contemptuous than Deacon. He always considered Deacon a stain that should not be allowed to appear in this life. If Ridge learned that Brooke had concealed Deacon's appearance, he would certainly feel extremely disappointed in his wife. The marriage between him and Brooke is likely to become more difficult because Taylor is currently on a pretty good relationship with Ridge. To Sheila, Taylor was like a god appearing in her life. Sheila's always shunned by everyone around. But Taylor's different. Taylor is the only person who helps Sheila to have more faith in humanity. Sheila's not been able to see her son again, but thanks to Taylor's help, was able to spend a Merry Christmas with Finn and his family. Sheila felt extremely grateful for Taylor's kindness. Sheila thinks that if she succeeds in ruining Brooke's life, she can hit two targets at once. One side, Sheila will repay Taylor by pushing Ridge towards her. The other side, Sheila will successfully avenge Brooke because of Ridge's departure. But Sheila could not carry out this plan publicly. She needed an act so secret that no one would know of her plans. For now, Ridge still chooses to believe Brooke's confession, and this makes Sheila feel unsatisfied. She wants Brooke to bear these pressures alone. Sheila thinks that Brooke wouldn't be able to save her life, and no one wants or is there to cheer her up. So there's a good chance Brooke will get back together with Deacon. When she learns that Ridge and Taylor are reunited, Deacon's situation is not much better when he is chased away by the person he loves the most without explanation. Deacon worked hard just to make his relationship with Brooke better, but it all disappeared overnight. Sheila knew very well about Deacon's vulnerable personality, and that she planned to seduce Deacon to spend the night with her. Things would have been easier if Sheila let Brooke see her and Deacon sneaking back and forth, especially when the marriage between Ridge and Brooke fell apart. Sheila will find ways to push Taylor back to her old love, Ridge. Meanwhile, Sheila thinks she would seduce Deacon and tempt him to abandon Brooke. If things turned out the way Sheila had envisioned, Brooke would probably be devastated by this turn of events. Do not rush to think that Brooke will easily succumb to Sheila's evil plot. Even though Brooke has resumed drinking, there are still many people around Brooke, and of course Sheila didn't like it. She was determined to leave Brooke alone during this terrible time.